Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Raw 22nd of July 2019, also known as Raw Reunion. Before we start the review, there is a few notable names that were not there that I thought should have been there. The Undertaker was not there, Edge, Matt Hardy, The Rock, Batista, Beth Phoenix are all people that are still associated with the company in some way, shape or form, and I thought should have been there tonight. Batista and The Rock I completely understand because they have Hollywood commitments, but I don't get why Beth Phoenix, Edge, Matt Hardy and Undertaker were not there. I mean, I wanted Jeff Hardy there as well, but, you know, knee injury. But anyway, John Cena makes his way to the ring. He gets a lot of cheers, and then he says, all I had to do was be a part of the Raw Reunion and you'd be nice to me. Talks about all the legends that are coming. Then the Usos come out. John Cena tries to leave, and then we want the Doctor. This is John Cena, the cat who left us for the movie business. We then had a little bit of a rap. Then Jimmy and Jay told John not to leave because their pops is here. Yes, Rikishi makes an appearance. Amazing. Rikishi tells John Cena to back his ass up and turn around. He returns to the ring. Rikishi says, with respect, John Cena is the man. He can't just let John Cena leave fast and furious without busting a move. Before John Cena can get too cool, the Revival interrupt. And then they are joined by Devon Dudley. Yes, Bully Ray was not here. He turned it down for some bloody reason. I don't know why. Damn you, Bully. Would have been nice for the Dudley boys to reunite, but we all have our personal reasons for not doing anything. So yeah, that happened. Good segment. I liked it, a little bit of a rap. John Cena and Rikishi was nice. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. We then see Jimmy Hart and Hulk Hogan in the back, which was nice. And then that's not going to get a rating because there really weren't much. It was cool to see him. Booker T then makes his way to the announce table for the next match. The Usos with Rikishi versus the Revival with Devon Dudley. I really wanted them to do the Usos and John Cena versus the Revival and Devon Dudley in a 6-man tag. I was dying for that, but they did not do it. I can kind of understand that they didn't. In the end, Jay tags in Jimmy, super kick, Jay with a frog splash for 3 count. It was a fairly standard match, 2.5 out of 5. It was alright. Good win for the Usos. Okay, let's get through this one. Alicia Ox was in the back talking to Dana Brooke. They were talking about hats. Caitlyn then made an appearance and said she liked hats, so Alicia gives her a hat. Tori Wilson shows up. Tori talks about how amazing she looks. Santino Marella arrives to the party. Alicia asks Santino about her sister, and he says she's under the weather. Alicia asks about Santino's little friend, and then he realised that he was talking about the Cobra, and they had a bit of weird tickling with the Cobra. It was a bit weird. It was nice to see Santino, but this is going to get a flat 2 out of 10 because I didn't like 95% of the people in this. It's nice to see Tori Wilson as well. Caitlyn I'm not that fussed about. Then we go to Charlie Caruso with R-Truth and Carmelo in the back. They talk about Comic-Con on Friday. He made an appearance as a penguin. There was a hurricane and Pika Drake. Truth said if he would have gone as a different bird if he realised that penguins were related to chickens. Then Renee Michelle shows up and says Truth has ruined his wedding, honeymoon and her husband's life. Drake roll up for the 3 count since Renee was a distraction. That was nice. Good. I liked the whole showing the Comic-Con thing where he tried to get pinned by the hurricane and Pika Drake or Chicken Drake or whatever the hell he was meant to be. It was funny. 8 out of 10. Then the Godfather shows up and says if Charlie knows what time it is, it's time for everyone to get on the Ho train. There was no actual Ho train. Sad face. Still nice to see the Godfather. 6 out of 10. We then go to McIntyre versus Cedric Alexander. The match never actually started. Drew attacked him before the bell and then destroys him. Nice 7 out of 10. Good beatdown on Cedric. Then we get mental. Drake Maverick makes his way into the locker room to get his stuff, but sees a bunch of worms. And then you see the Boogeyman saying, "I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya." That's amazing. Drake falls down. Patterson shows up, starts kicking him, and then Patterson pins him against a 3 count. Yeah. I mean, the Boogeyman, Patterson, he won a title. Yes, 9 out of 10. Brilliant. I love the Boogeyman anyway. Yes, I know these are ridiculous ratings, but this was all silly fun, so I like it. Then Christian joins the announce table for the next match. Lillian Garcia does the ring announcing for the next match. It is the Viking Raiders, whatever the hell they're called this month, versus Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. They hit the Viking Experience for the 3 count. It was a very good beatdown. The Revival, the Viking Experience got a good win. I like how they're making them look strong. But the match was meh at most. Then again, Ivar did do a cool cartwheel, which was nice. The match gets a 2 out of 5. Then there's a party backstage. Mike Kanellis is interrupted by Maria. She talks. Mike was talking to Eve Torres and Eric Bischoff. Yes, Eric Bischoff's finally made his return to TV. Eva has some tips for Mike and Maria. Eric suggests joining SmackDown. Yes, bloody please. Maria tells Mike that he's supposed to rub lotion on her stomach to prevent stretch marking. She said it will affect her modelling career if she gets stretch marks. She tells Mike that she's the breadwinner in the family. Maria leaves and Ron Simmons shows up, takes Jimmy's microphone and just goes, "Damn!" Cool segment. I don't know why you're still belittling Mike, but yeah, 7 out of 10. Then we see the OC as what now the club are being called, which is a much better name, I've got to say. They talk about a celebration tonight, not the Raw reunion. The only club that matters. They run Raw. No one's going to make a name on the OC's expense. AJ will beat Seth Rollins tonight, and they want to make more of a statement. They'll prove that the most dominant group in WWE, then, now, and forever, is the OC. 7.5 out of 10. Good promo. Like the new name. Then we see Pat Patterson calling Gerald Briscoe a stooge while Jerry's talking about winning the 24/7 title. Oh wait, mate, I must have missed that segment. Nope, it's not. Gerald Briscoe. Oh. Gerald Briscoe wins the 24/7 title somehow. I can't remember how. Then Kelly stops by, knees him, and wins the title. Kelly won the 24/7 title. So we've had Gerald Briscoe, Pat Patterson, and now Kelly all win the 24/7 title. It gets more insane. Trust me. Stay with me. Then Samoa Joe makes his way to the ring, talks about his usual thing and nostalgia and how Raw's been going long, and then yeah, he just goes on some random rant. Roman Reigns stops by. He says if you have something to say about his family, say it to him. Some more conversation, which was kind of boring. Joe beats down Roman a bit. Roman manages to get a Superman punch when Joe's on the apron, and then it led to a match. Roman with a really weird spear for the 3 count. I'm just going to give it a flat 1 out of 10. The match can have a 1 out of 5. It was just... I just kind of want to forget that ever existed. Okay, let's move on, because... Then we have Miz TV. He mentions Miz and Mrs. being returning. Brings out Seth Rollins. Shows the predicament that Seth Rollins was in at Extreme Rules. He's like, Brock Lesnar is a Seth Rollins wannabe. Paul Heyman then comes out and says, Seth, it took 4 years to repay the situation at 31 because you're just, I don't know, some random. Paul got threatened by Seth, who gave him 5 seconds. He went 5 and then just went 4, 3, 2, 1, and then Paul Heyman ran out. Seth is going to beat Brock Lesnar. Okay, 4 out of 10. Fucking hell. This is a challenge to get through all these boring segments. Then Sami Zayn interrupts and says, this is what's wrong with the program. This is the people being at the right place. They are not legend. They are pathetic as the audience. He says Charlie should be telling everyone to stay home. Rey Mysterio shows up and said, I'll show you some respect from the people who've paved the way for you. And Sami's like, I'll pave straight through you. Then Kurt Angle shows up and reminds Sami that he was Raw General Manager and that they'll settle things in the ring. Ray was okay with that. Alright, segment 6 out of 10. I like Sami just talking down to the legends because it's really good for his character. Then Kelly is in the back. She's Candice Chanel to congratulate. We see Naomi and Melina. Melina says that she has her referee's license. Candice with a knee. She pins Kelly to become the new 24/7 champion. While Naomi just randomly stands there and does nothing. Then Alundra Blaze, who I didn't realise it was Alundra Blaze, chokes out Candice to become the new 24/7 champion. She said she will not be champion for long. Oh yeah, it's not yet. Yeah. That was a good segment. I liked it. 8 out of 10. Then we go to Jonathan Coachman becoming an announcer for the next match, which I like the guest announcers. It'd be better if there's only 2 normal announcers, but it's still cool. Ray versus Sami Zayn. Sami goes to the floor to avoid the 619. Sami says nothing's going for the round, but Rob Van Dam makes his way to the stage. Then Sergeant Slaughter. Then the Hurricane. Then Kurt Angle. All these guys come out. Sami then gets hit by 619. The match was meh. I'm not even going to give it a rating, to be honest. You know what? 1.5 out of 5. But yeah. Oh, we did win it with 619 to a 5-star Folk Splash. You know what? 2 out of 5. I'm going to be nice. Then Montez Ford singing about family reunion, looking for Angelo Dawkins, and they said Mark Henry is there, popping champagne. He mentions Kelly and Ric Flair's there for a party, and then they have to leave because the Boogeyman was there. Then Angelo's phone starts buzzing. He gets a call from the Godfather. 2 out of 10. I don't like these guys doing this comedy stuff. Like great wrestlers, just take them seriously, please. Then Alundra Blaze makes her way to the announce table with a 24/7 title. She says she's not going to be 24/7 champion for long. She pulls out a trash can and says she will show why. Ted DiBiase then makes his way to the announce table and says before she does something she will regret, he will buy the 24/7 title because everyone has a price. The $1 Million Man has met Alundra's price and he's the new 24/7 champion. Fucking mental. 9.5 out of 10. Brilliant. I love the reference to Alundra Blaze dropping the WWE Women's title in the trash on Nitro. It was nice to see what's his face? Ted DiBiase there as well. Then we have AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins, which I thought was going to be a lot higher in the show, but okay. Anderson distracts Styles and lets AJ knock Seth off the apron. Them three walk up. Carl and Luke walk to AJ, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels come out to stand by Seth's side. Then you got the club, the OG on one side, DX on the other. Anderson and Gallows trip Rollins and then go after Rollins, forcing the referee to call for the bell. So Seth Rollins wins by disqualification. AJ tells Rollins he's one of them. He wants them to too sweet, but then Hunter decides it's time to suck it because he's trying to get DX to do it. Then they all brawl. Gallows, Anderson and Styles quickly go to the floor. They get chairs on the apron, but then Road Dogg, X-Pac, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash all make their way out to the ring. They mention that that China is with them in spirit, so it makes 7. That's Road Dogg talking about that, and then he remembers Billy gone. Oh shit, I forgot Billy, which was funny actually. Then Road Dogg says the OC, welcome to the OG. Then they said they get to step in and get stepping quick. And then Seth Rollins says, we got 2 words for you. Very nice, quite nice. I like the ending. The match itself was not even going to get a rating, to be honest. It was mainly done for that, but the actual segment's going to get an 8.5 out of 10. Then we see Mark Henry and Mick Foley in the back, which was nice. Then Ted DiBiase is walking in the back, laughing as he gets into his limos. We hear a series of what sounds like 3 counts. Then Drake Maverick emerges with the title, said it's time to consummate his marriage, but we'll have to wait for the Beverly Hills chase scene to be done with Drake. Yeah, because we got us chased. Then Mick Foley makes his way to the ring. Drake Maverick kind of like runs through it. Then Mick Foley's like, I've had so many amazing memories on Raw. He was chosen to give his greatest memory, which was him winning the title in 1999. The video stops, the lights go out very slowly. Like, love it, love it. Bray Wyatt appears, give Mick Foley the mandible claws as the lights flicker. The lights go out and we hear Bray laughing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10, guys. That was insane. Then we have a moment of bliss with Alexa and Nikki Cross introduce Becky Lynch. Then we're told that Becky will defend her title against Natalya in Canada. Natalya interrupts. They talk about a random WrestleMania and Natalya cutting her feet under her, but when she got here, and then they fight. Alexa and Nikki enjoy the coffee as the official makes her way to the stage to break them up. Yeah, that was meh. 4 out of 10. Then Drake Maverick is in the back. They go. He goes into a limo, but R-Truth tries to roll Drake up. Renee goes into the limo. Drake tries to get into the limo. Renee holds onto the title. Carmella kicks Drake. He lets go. Truth rolls up Drake for a 3 count. Truth dives into the limo and rides away with Renee. Drake yells about his baby as the limo drives away. Drake realizes that his wife is not with him. He goes, "My wife!" 8.5 out of 10. Brilliant. We then had Randy Rowe versus Braun Strowman. He tells everyone not to blink because it won't last that long. Choke slam basically beats him up. No rating, but it was nice to see Braun get a good win. We then go to our main event of the evening. Ric Flair makes his way onto the stage. Loads of legends join him. Then they're joined by Hulk Hogan. Talks about how Tampa is his home turf. He said some of his greatest moments were in Tampa. 4 of the Maniacs throughout the years, sporting yellow and red, who trained, ate their vitamins. He wants to thank them. He wants everyone to know what you're going to do, brother. Glass breaks. Also makes his way down to the ring. He's got some coolers in the ring with beer, but he has his beer caddy passing through. He says, "Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah, give me another hell yeah, hell yeah, give me another hell yeah, hell yeah." Talks about being on the road, how everyone's family. Everyone in the arena is family, everyone on the stage is family, everyone at home is family, everyone holding the crew is family, holding the cameras is family. He said he spent the day with Hulk Hogan, did the podcast, drank did a podcast, drank some beers, ate some sushi. He's never hung out with Hulk Hogan before, but it was fun. He hung out with Ric Flair last night, listening to stories and drinking all the beer at the bar. He said he ordered some hamburgers, french fries, more hamburgers, quesadillas, I think it is, a hot dog, pancakes and some Coke from room service when he went he went to the elevator and saw Ron Simmons one floor down because he wasn't finished drinking. They looked at each other. Steve just went, damn! Then they hugged for like 30 seconds. Then he invites everyone into the ring after he talks about brotherhood and sisterhood. He said he was a little nervous before coming out since it's been a while. Jonathan Coachman told him to be himself. Austin said he won't be sending Christmas cards to everyone, but he thanks everyone as we go to credits. Oh, that was a lot of talking, but there is your Raw reunion episode. Fantastic. It's going to get a good old solid 8.5 out of 10. It was good, silly fun all night. I did enjoy it. It was nice. It was good. It was just something refreshing, and I mean, I don't want them to bring Legends back every week, but it was nice to just have something as a change of pace. Now, as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share this all around, subscribe for more content, and I shall catch you later. Bye!